Welcome back, everybody. I'm going to jump right into it. The groovy things that I noticed while watching IGN, GameSpot, and Slash and Cast's gameplay, respectively. First things first, the Evil Dead 2 tunnel right off the bat, and the forest that leads out of the tunnel that is nearby the area that I was looking at, where the Nobi cabin is, and it looks like you can kind of go into those dark, blackish, grayish areas on the map that look like areas that you couldn't traverse, but I guess you can. That's like when you're walking through the middle of the woods. And Nobi cabin's in there, and Riley actually happened to go into the cabin at one point, and the area around it looked pretty good. So having seen all this, the worries of the map design and stuff like that, gone. Don't have to worry about it. These maps look pretty damn amazing, I'm going to say. And just getting right into the gameplay stuff, the level of strategy in this game is looking pretty deep and satisfying. I'll go over a few examples right off the bat here. There's a scene where GameSpot, and they mention it, where the Kandarian demon possesses a car and uses it to wreck the survivor's car. And look at the way it happens here. This is what I call a little bit of a magical moment. The car, look, the lightning strike, and then the car coming out of that black fog and just smacks them. And it's just, I love little moments like that. I hope the devs keep adding to the game in terms of things that you can possess that will cause fear for the survivors. Of course, you got to keep it balanced, but it would be nice. I don't think you can do it, but it would be nice to be able to go into, say, like Nobi's cabin and possess objects, you know, little objects that'll animate and do different things. If you guys have ever heard of this game on Sega Genesis called Poltergeist, this is a really cool little example of things you could do in the game where you could jump into objects, jump back out, and then when a player approaches them, they animate, and that causes fear, you know, jumping into the deer head. Maybe you can do this stuff, but I haven't heard of anybody trying it yet during their gameplays. Being able to jump into the deer head or the lamp, and it starts laughing and giggling and doing all this stuff, causes your fear to go up. Little things like that I think would be awesome touches if they came up with their own ideas for the way items would animate or do, you know, funny or even scary things that kind of adds to the atmosphere and that layer of presentation going on, because I really love what I see so far. The possession. Watch this. Riley gets possessed at the end of his gameplay, and the demon runs him into the fog. Now, if you guys don't understand what the fog is, this fog is kind of like if you've played PUBG or any battle royale where the outside ring is closing in and forcing players into a certain area. That's what's going on here. And so the Kandarian demon possesses Riley and runs him right into the fog, and of course he dies. Absolutely amazing that you can pull off plays like that. This is why it's important to keep your fear low. The lower your fear is, the demon will not be able to possess you. But if your fear meter runs up, you're going to get possessed and bad things are going to happen. Grouping up seems like the right idea, but you got to watch out, because if you notice right here, the demon can amp up a power to go through them, right? And if he hits like 3 or 4 of them at the same time, 3 or 4 of them can become scared or feared up at the same time. That's not good. So you got to think about sticking too close together, you know, because then the Kandarian demon can just swoop through them and get all of them in a clump. So this is why splitting up might be a good idea into groups of 2s if you know what you're doing, and staying together. Just be careful not to get too close together, because then the Kandarian demon will be able to swoop right through your little group and drive all your fear levels up pretty early on. And, you know, and then somebody's going to get possessed and things are going to happen. I really love the map size, and I really love the mention that GameSpot makes where you can kind of see where the survivors are going to end up eventually. You can see the goal points, kind of like the killer can see all the generators in DBD. So with that little bit of map knowledge for the Kandarian demon, the demon will be able to preemptively head over to where he or she thinks the survivors are going to end up, right? Or where you think they're going to travel, and then you can start setting traps in those areas, kind of like the gatekeeper or a dungeon master. And that way, when they get there, you know, things are going to erupt and things are going to happen, and then the Kandarian demon's going to initiate an ambush or an attack. And I love that strategy. That's exciting. This is all you guys have probably already watched GameSpot or IGN's gameplay, or Slash and Cast as well. If you haven't, go watch it. You'll be able to kind of digest a lot of how the back and forth is going to feel, and it's really, really exciting. And on top of that, what makes it even more awesome is the skill level ups. So during there's 2 sets of the way you will level up your characters. There's the pink F, which, as you all know, is the pink that Chet makes for Kelly to drink for the first time. Sounds like a great drink. Sounds delicious. You gotta drink it to boost your skills in the game. And you guys, we gotta mention Chet. If they put Chet in the game, I'm just gonna let you guys know right now, wholesale, that I'm going to be playing Chet and maining him pretty much all the time where I can, because let's just admit it, Ted Raimi's awesome. He's gonna be in this game, hopefully. I hope, you guys. And he's already getting ready to be in The Quarry, and holy shit, his character in that is just already amazing from what they've shown. You know, we just have to say that Ted Raimi is delicious. That's just how it is. So that said, you know, you're leveling up with the pink F in a match. So that's one layer of leveling up between matches. But then you have your main way of leveling up, which is leveling up your characters permanently the more you play them through main menu skills. And so with all of these different skills, you know, the in-match skills and then your permanent skills and perks and abilities and all that good stuff, and then people picking certain classes of characters to play, go back and watch my classes video that came right before this one. With all of this layered on top of each other, this game is really in depth. Like, the strategy is almost endless. And if they keep on building maps for this game, it's going to be beautiful. Like, if the back and forth in the balance of the game stays maintained 100%, I guarantee you that this is a big thing. This could be really amazing as long as they keep adding to it. It's already shaping up to be this strong beast of a game, looks like, from what we're seeing. I'm ready, man. If there's a beta anytime soon for PS5 or PC, I will play with any of you that want to play. You guys, it's coming up quick, this game. We only have a few days away, a couple of weeks and a half, and I am stoked. I'll see you guys in the game soon. Thanks for stopping by for another one of these. Wow. Take care. Bye-bye.